Yo, what is up, guys? It's Pedro here. So we got a bunch of news today. So first, I'm going to be talking about Washington placing Alex Smith and linebacker Reuben Foster on the PUP list. I'm also going to be talking about Caleb Brantley opting out for the 2020 season, and I'm going to be talking about Cody Latimer being placed on the commissioner's exempt list. So if you guys are new, subscribe for Redskins and NFL content. So let's get right into the video. So Washington placed QB Alex Smith and linebacker Reuben Foster on the active slash physically unable to perform list, aka the PUP list, to start off camp. They can come off of it at any time if they remain on the list in the regular season. They must miss at least 6 games. So a lot of people might think this is actually bad news, but it's not that bad. It just means that Reuben Foster isn't fully healthy to start off camp, but they might just be doing this to be cautious because once you start camp, you cannot put a player who already reported onto the PUP list. You just have to go through with it. And worst case scenario, Reuben Foster is still not healthy when the season starts, and he has to miss the first 6 games. But I honestly think he is going to be ready. Here's another more in-depth explanation of it. So this is more towards Alex Smith, but it applies to Reuben Foster as well. So with Alex Smith getting his physical today, this move makes sense. Washington puts him on the PUP list. Team gets a chance to truly monitor him early on, see where he's at, etc. Can take him off at any time. Big key. If he doesn't start camp on PUP, can't put him on it later. So that's why they did it with Reuben Foster and Alex Smith, to basically monitor them. Doesn't mean he wouldn't be cleared. Still a huge step for him to reach this point. So the same thing applies to Reuben Foster. It's not the only thing that's disappointing is that he isn't fully healthy, but we don't know that for sure. Again, this could just be precautionary in case he isn't healthy, and because if they don't do this and he's not healthy in camp, they can't put him on the PUP list, and then he would have to start. It would be really bad. So this move does make sense. It does suck that it's most likely that he's not fully healthy. But the only kind of weird news is that Bryce Love wasn't put on this. So it might be that he is fully healthy, which would be really, really good news, because if they had any doubts, Bryce Love would probably be put on that PUP list. So now on to, we already talked about Alex Smith being put on the PUP list. That was pretty expected. And then Caleb Brantley has opted out of the season. Not a big deal. The only thing is with Washington is it could happen with other players. I don't expect many young players to have it, for it to happen to, but some older veterans that already have a bunch of money could do it. It is a high risk opt out, so maybe he has some asthma or some condition, and he's going to get like something like 300,000 or something like that. He really hasn't played much for us at all. 7 games in 2018, had 1 tackle, and then last year played in 1 game and was put on IR for the whole year. So really, not much of a loss. It sucks for him, I guess, that he has to opt out, but it is his decision, and we're gonna move on from it. And it probably makes it so James Smith-Williams and Jordan Brailford have a better shot of making the roster. So I guess it's good news for them. And yeah, we'll see. Not a big deal, though. We'll see if any more Washington players opt out of the season, because obviously if someone like Ryan Kerrigan, I'm not saying he's going to, but someone of that stature, opts out, that's a much bigger deal. Now on to Cody Latimer. So the NFL today placed Cody Latimer of the Washington football team on the commissioner exempt list. Latimer was charged with multiple felonies, including assault with a deadly weapon, following an incident in May. So you guys see here, as per the NFL personnel conduct policy, a player was placed on the commissioner exempt list may not practice or attend games, but upon request and with the club's permission may be present at the club's facility on reasonable basis for meetings, individual workouts, and all the treatment and stuff like that. He does still get paid, but it's not good to be on this list. It is not a good place to be on this list. Quinn Dunbar and DeAndre Baker on this list. You do not want to be on this list. And that pretty much puts his status up in the air. His status was already up in the air, but this puts it in question a little bit more. He has a hearing, I think August 20th, so maybe if that goes well, he's going to be able to play, but don't count on it. we need to sign a veteran wide receiver. I might make a video on that tomorrow, but we absolutely need to sign a veteran wide receiver. I like our young wide receivers, but it's Terry McLaurin and Steven Sims are the only somewhat proven wide receivers on our team. AGG has a bunch of talent, a bunch of upside. We don't know what he's going to do, though. And then we got a couple other young players, but that is it. We need a veteran. I'll talk about that more in a video tomorrow if I do post that. But the Reuben Foster news, it is a little bit surprising, but again, it is somewhat expected, and it could be a cautious kind of thing. He said, John Kime said, keep in mind a player can start on here and come off early if he's ready, but if you're not put on PUP to begin with, there's no chance to do so once camp begins. So again, kind of precautionary, and yeah, I really, really hope he is healthy and ready to go for the season. Also, again, like I said earlier, it is kind of weird that Bryce Love was not put. Oh, okay. Here's another update on from JP Finley. No official word yet on Washington running back Bryce Love, which could be good news. Like I said, the team has officially placed Reuben Foster and Alex Smith on PUP. As of now, Love is listed on the active roster. Love missed all of last year with the knee injury. That is very, very. I mean, it's not confirmed, obviously, but if Bryce Love isn't put on the PUP list or IR, that is very, very good news. It means he's ready for the season, which I was kind of skeptical about just because of the reporting that we were getting. So if that is true, I am very, very excited. I hope he plays because I think he could be a very good addition to the team. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the like button. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I know it is a lot of stuff in this video, but let me know what you guys think about the PUP list stuff, Cody Latimer's situation, Caleb Brantley, and the other stuff. Just let me know. There is some good news in this about possibly Bryce Love, and we will see about Reuben Foster. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.